Hey everybody, you ready for some more Quake action? Because I'm ready to deliver. Good news, by the way. The guy who wanted me to do Stalker, Chernobyl, I talked to him and he's just fine with me completing Quake before I do it, so luckily I don't have to get in the way of that. I can just complete Quake at my leisure, and then I'll be doing Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. I think that's what it's called. I've got no idea. Either way, let's get into the Quake action. Oh, look, zombies. How cute. Oh, great, one of you. These guys suck. My health away with a bendy straw. But that is beside the point. Zombies. They're not so tough. I mean, they can be. If they catch you off guard and they throw their guts at you, guts all over you, they can be a little annoying. Huh, that was weird. I wonder if you literally just fell through the floor or if you actually went through a portal. Because it's kind of funny how that one was on the floor and this one's on the ceiling. Almost makes you think you just fell through the floor and that it wasn't actually a portal. Or do I just have weird thoughts? I mean, that's always possible. I tend to. Oh. I can tell you this, I've got weird things chasing after me. Hey, you bloody bastard. Well, now you're really bloody now. Oh boy. Before he's aware of my presence, let's get one over on him. I just love it when you get 2 rockets in the face before you even realize the other guy's there. I'm glad when it's happening to the other guy for once. Oh, that's a shame, Gary. Hope wherever you're going is at least fun. That'd really suck if you were going somewhere, less fortunate. Hope you're having fun wherever you're going. Oh, okay, they're dead. Of course, I should have realized that. Ghosts don't typically hang around the floor. Oh, you. You son of a bitch. Why did it have to be him? To quote Frank Sinatra, I believe, it had to be you. Why am I using rockets? He's half damaged to explosives. Okay, thank God. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is not high enough. This is not low enough to the ground that I can just step on it for some reason. You have to jump on it like a platform. That's gonna make things a little bit more annoying because I can't just strafe. I have to jump too. Oh well. I still won, so I should quit bitching and moaning and lollygalling. Or just shopping at the hardware store. Sucks that I have to miss this though. It's fine. I get you. Hope whatever you get is fun. Maybe you'll get a boss-ass gaming PC or something. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind eventually getting one of the RTX cards with the ray tracing, but no, not right now. That's a little beyond me. What the hell? What's with those flames? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Oh, I think I get it. I saw it when I was making the thumbnail. I may have spoiled it a little bit. Yeah, a lot of this is upside down. I'm the Fresh Prince of Quake in this one. Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute and just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a prince in a town called Quake. But seriously though, everything's upside down. And that's the first sign of it. It's almost like a mirror world, given I fell down a waterfall. The music is perfect for it, too. Then again, Doom music tends to be pretty perfect for situations like this. Just balls to the wall, in general. Oh boy. Oh boy. Big a dick. Ooh, I see a switch. I'm not gonna hit it yet, though. I'm not gonna be distracted while these assholes are trying to kill me. That's how you die. Only 2 more to go. Oh, I guess they weren't optional. They were very much mandatory. Very well. Good thing I noticed them then. Otherwise, I'd probably be here forever like a dumbass. Oh, okay. That's weird. Huh, there's a switch over here. It's probably the 3rd one, I would imagine. Since, there's clearly 3 of them, it said 2 left after I accidentally shut one of them. Okay, you freaking door. I swear the doors are my enemies in this game just as much as the enemies are, because they will randomly shut on you, and then the rocket will hit you in the face, and then you'll look stupid. Just me? Probably just me. Only 1 more to go. Probably the one in the other room. How much you want to bet? Wonder if it actually unlocks a secret. I mean, it looks like it might not be mandatory. Oh, I was about to say. Ooh, red armor. Very cool. I'm not going to pick it up right now, though. Okay, sometimes when you save, for some reason, the game has to load up a bit. Really unfortunate. Okay, this looks like a point of no return to me, so, time to go grab the armor, I guess. You gotta love points of no return. Not a big fan. But at least this one sort of gives you warning. I mean, if you don't think that this will be a point of no return, unless there's some kind of teleporter, then you're out of your damn mind, buddy boy. Yep, see, look. This is basically an upside-down world. Pretty crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? Very lovely. I'm up in pipes. Hey, buddy. Would you mind getting a little closer? Thank you. I mean, it doesn't really matter with the super nail gun. I mean, that's effective at pretty much any range, but probably easier to hit your face if you're a little closer. Whee. Oh, geez. Why am I using his weapon? I could have just been rocketing him in the face. Probably would have been much more effective. Oh, well. Had to make sure that OBS was still doing things properly, because sometimes it doesn't want to do things properly. And then I don't find out until people scream at me in the chat. I say scream, but it's really more like a gentle whisper. Some might even call these whispers careless. Luckily, it's by a dear friend. A good friend. Hey, Vegsy. Good to see you. How's it going? You ready for the upside down? Pretty interesting concept, isn't it? Even though many games have done it before, actually. Including Zelda. These ghosts suck ass now die. Why don't you just piss off and just die? Because you are annoying me. Nailed it. Huh. Like if they were walking on the ceiling or something? That would be pretty funny. I can imagine that, actually. But then again, the enemies would be a lot less effective. Unless it was low to the ground. Meh. Probably too much programming, too. Probably don't want to have to put up with all that just for a gag. Ah, jeez. Why am I using the grenade launcher? I seem to be a knack at using the least effective weapon for the job. Oh, jeez. You know, like whipping out a rocket launcher with it right next to my face. That's really a bad idea. And yet I'm doing it. Why? I have no idea. Hey, buddy. Well, now that was effective. I see. There you go. One shot each. That was awesome. Truly and completely awesome. Why do I get the feeling that every drop right now is going to be a point of no return? Because I don't want to pick up a med kit when I'm 3 points away from maximum, but part of me is thinking, if you don't grab it now, you never will, and then that's just 3 points of health that you wasted, but it's a silly thought, isn't it? And who cares about 3 points of health? If 3 points of health is going to make a difference, then I was screwed from the start. Ooh, this on the other hand, 100. I see why it gave me 100. You. It had to be you. It had to be you. You line of sight bastard. I hate you up and down. I piss off and die. Just piss off and die. The funny thing is, I heard that song in my head vaguely, but for the longest time I was wondering what that song was. You know, ba 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 ba, that Hollywood romantic song. Well, now you have to move forward, no backsies. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Oh, these bastards again. These guys are like revenants on steroids. Their projectiles are super good at following you. You just gotta trip them up. Oh, hey, buddy. I guess this is gonna be an arena fight because it seems like once I get rid of one wave, another wave comes after me. I hope the rune isn't far behind. Nice. Oh, shit. Jeez. This got mobbed out of nowhere. Holy fuck. It seems they're 3 times the normal night when it comes to health. Seriously, more of those things? You asshole. You freaking asshole. Why do you do this to me? Oh, feck. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. If they hit me, I'm dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If those had all hit me at once, I would have died. I can't survive all that. What do I look like, the Doomslayer? This isn't that game. Huh, that's interesting. Is it over? Come on, say it's over. Say that there isn't yet another wave full of shamblers or something even worse somehow. Okay, thank God. Luckily, I can reach up here. This probably just appeared. Unless I can leave at any time. You got the Rune of Cultists. Rune of Cultists. Sweet. I've already got the rune. Well, I guess I can get out of here. Wherever the hell out of here is. Well, obviously I gotta escape with it. Jump up here. Oh, I see. Neat. Good news, Vexy. I am that much closer to victory. Who knows? Maybe I could finish things off in this live stream. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? I mean, I've got basically an hour and 45 minutes or so to... I think it's one more rune that I need, and then I just have to do the final boss. I could probably do it. We'll see. From familiar halls and twisting geometry, you have seen the world being turned on its head. In case you can't tell, I was delaying things because this thing progresses so slowly. Leaving this realm of foul worship behind, you feel the bloodlust run through you, like a tremor in your soul, yet again being a cog in the machine. I'm glad I picked the music that I did, it's just so fitting. Yeah, you see? There's pretty much only one rune left. I should be able to do it. What do you get for that victory? Is it worth the sacrifice you make through the gameplay? I don't know, maybe. I'd probably save the world or something. Or maybe I just get back home or something. Who knows? But I mean, at least it's not like Doom Guy. You ever seen the original Doom? With the last level of the first episode? All you get for your troubles is you basically die and go to hell. That's basically it. I didn't even read what that said. Oops. Nice. Message for the Archvile. That's a good song. It's for the Abandoned Mines. Well, it's for another level too, but I think it's for Gotcha, but I like the Abandoned Mines level. Even though it's kind of cramped, it's got a good style to it. And I'm not just saying that because it's a demo and I kind of got way too into the demos. Oh, I see, Gary. Cool. Good to have you. And look, Vegsy's here too. So even better. Is it just me or is this music catchy? Then again, most Doom music is catchy. Original Doom anyway. Okay, I'm afraid to jump because I'm gonna be a sitting duck for that thing. Luckily, the platform is moving and it doesn't know how to compensate, so that's good for me, I guess. I guess it's good for me the ghost is kind of stupid and doesn't know how to lead its shots. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. You knew? Okay, let's do this. Oh, that's fascinating, isn't it? Ooh, that is a close one. Okay, there we go. Took a bit of damage on the fall, but whatever. You gotta break a couple eggs to make an omelet. Or in this case, crack a couple of skulls to get to your victory. Crack a couple of your skulls, anyway. Ooh, what's up there? There better be something good up there. Shit. I couldn't jump up to it. Maybe I just didn't do it properly. I was a little worried about falling. I think you can... Okay. You don't actually die if you fall. Good to know. You just get teleported. That's awesome. I am far too used to games being cruel as hell and just killing you when you fall. So it's a pleasant change of pace to have a game not do that and just teleport you instead. You know? It's such a rare delight. You never expect it. You just expect to die. Because most games do that. It's kind of messed up. What's up here? Just dogs? Well, whatever the hell these things are that are the equivalent of dogs. Okay, good. Some ammo. At least it wasn't a complete loss. Ouch. Man, that would suck. Imagine if it was like Metroid Prime Hunters, where there were special bounty hunters or some equivalent, and they could just steal your runes when they kill you, and you have to chase them down. Because that's literally how it is in Metroid Prime Hunters. If you have any of those crystals, or whatever they are, in Metroid Prime Hunters, and you die to one of the other bounty hunters, they actually get it, and you have to chase them down. Funny, isn't it? It does show you what planet they're on, so you can chase them down pretty easily, but that means you basically have to kill the bounty hunter that just killed you, so that you can get it back. It was an interesting system, although I never really died to them, so I never really had to worry about it. They're not that hard. I mean, it is Metroid after all. It's not like it's something of extreme difficulty. What do we have here? Probably the way forward, I would imagine. Yep. Good thing these guys can be stun locked pretty easily. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. More so than I already am. Oh, great. Man, there are enemies everywhere. But then again, of course, this is the final rune. What do you expect? Yeah. Apparently Quake had an enemy that's just like that. Those little gremlins that were in some of the other episodes. The Scourge of Armageddon, I think it was called. I never really had to worry about that because thankfully the gremlins have to be up close to you to steal your stuff, and they're pretty slow, so I just never let them get close enough. But apparently they can actually steal your stuff if you're not careful. I guess it's a good thing I just never let them get close enough. That would have been really bad if they had stolen something big from me. I typically use the super shotgun, so having that against me would probably suck. Imagine having a super powerful hit scan weapon like that. That if you're close enough, boom, probably takes all your health away. Oh shit. Speaking of taking all my health away, these guys are just about there already. Jeez. Talk about a mob. Okay, thankfully, I've found quite a bit of health to save me from that depth-defying situation. Jeez, how many enemies are left? I thought I'd be able to get rid of just one guy. One guy is bad enough. I don't want to be swarmed. At least I got some kick-ass music to play too. I'm actually glad that I made that switch. I think Doom music is actually better than Quake music. And I'm not just saying that because 9 Inch Nails, for some reason, saw fit to copyright flag my first stream. I really do think that Doom music is overall better. The Quake music seems like it's more trying to imitate Doom in some ways. Just that whole rockish, metalish kind of thing, it's trying to imitate that, but I think Doom just does it better. Maybe it's just me. Then again, Quake music sort of sounds like Doom 2016 music, and it's not bad, it's actually pretty good. It's just not as good as classic Doom music. Especially this. This is kick-ass right here. We've got a Vor already. That's just magical. I may as well just hop into its mouth and do the other definition of that word. If you know what I mean. Anywho. Here you go, buddy. Hurry up and die, please. Thank you. Nice. I think I just accidentally got the Vor's projectile to hit that Super Knight. Anywho. I think I just turned that around. What do you guys think? I was barely alive a minute ago, and now all of a sudden I'm the one kicking ass. And watch that change in a split second. Because that's how Quake works. Ah, that was fun. What the hell? I'm in prison. They imprisoned me. They actually tricked me. What bastards. Can I actually just shoot my way out of here? Okay, I can't. There's gotta be something here. Oh, okay. Victorian secret compartment. Here you go, you shit. Nice. Basically just blow out a fuse. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty clever. I've never seen something like that done in Quake, where you actually do a prison break. You gotta admit, that's pretty badass, isn't it? That's definitely new for Quake. At least from what I can tell. There are probably obscure level mods that do something like this, but this is the first time I'm seeing something like this. It's actually pretty cool. And of course there are other games before that have had you break from prison, but still pretty cool. Hey, look at that. There are actually other enemies in this. I'm guessing that once you get to a certain point, that it'll just unlock all the cells and you have to fight all of them. That's usually how this goes. It's pretty predictable in that sense. You know, like something in my inventory inevitably hitting 69. Architect who designed that prison was clearly a genius. Yeah, I know, right? Just making the circuits that easily accessible. Or, you know, the wiring at least. Letting you break down to the floor below you that easily. And making the doors just shooting at a bullseye instead of having a key or anything like that. No. Why should we make it hard for prisoners to escape? We should just, you know, make it so that any dumbass can escape. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe not any dumbass, because a dumbass will get killed pretty easily, as I'm demonstrating quite beautifully right here. Oh, boy. You go, you little freak. Holy shit. Holy shit. The one plus side is that since the ogre's grenades are explosive radius, they tend to aggro everything in the room. It's like Cyber Demons and Mancube Eyes on Doom. There are certain enemies, okay, and also the Chain Gunners and the Arachnotrons. Enemies that have explosive rounds or just rapid fire tend to aggro other enemies really easily, because their shots just end up hitting everything. Just pisses off the entire room. It's great to see. Are those... Wait, am I in space? It took me that long to realize I'm actually in an outer space base, and they're aiming their guns straight at Earth. Huh. That's awesome. But now I feel stupid, probably rightfully so, for not realizing that until now. But in my defense, I was kind of busy fighting things, so I think you can forgive me a little bit for not noticing. Oh, I see. Hey, dumbass, you do realize that your shots can't bounce up here, right? Okay, just making sure. Just making sure that you knew that how stupid you were being. Because I'd hate for me to point that out and you not even realize what you're doing. Because that would be embarrassing. The door has been opened. How much you want to bet that all the cell doors have now been opened? Now, these guys actually do fit well for prison guards, now that I think about it. They just have that look. Space better search for Wheatley. What about the Space Corps? Just gotta ignore the Space Corps? Although I guess the Space Corps did make it to Earth if Skyrim is any indication. Space! Space, space. Wanna go to space? Space. Hello, doggy. Goodbye, doggy. Sorry. It had to be this way. There was no other solution. Peace was never an option here. It's never a damned option. I'm sorry, what? I could really use some more health right now. I mean, I'm not looking so good right now. I've got blood coming out of my right eye, for crying out loud. It's looking bad for me. This door is locked. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? But of course. Ah, right. There's where I came from. Cell A3. How magical. It's kind of funny watching them in there. They've got an actual zombie in there. Huh. Oh well, moving on. Alright, there's the key door. I'm just waiting for the moment that you end up unleashing all those prisoners. Because you know it's coming. There's going to be some part where you end up having to unlock all of those cell doors to unlock something else that you're mandated to go through. And then they'll just all jump you at once. As if it wasn't obvious. Only 2 more to go. Can't wait to figure out where the other 2 are. Probably right there. Only 1 more to go. How magical. Oh, where's the other one? Ooh, super. Super nail gun. Maybe it's not mandatory. Maybe it's just to get the super nail gun. Who knows? Oh boy. Freaking Vors again. I hate those guys. Those guys suck. My health away. So if these guys aren't already doing a good enough job of that already. Oh boy. Huh. That was a right fine giblet, if I do say so myself. Oh shit. Oh geez, I'm almost dead. Of course I'm almost dead. Why wouldn't I be almost dead? Oh boy. Luckily he was almost dead too. Yeah, they probably would be happier if I stayed in my cell. They'd probably be happier if I just rotted to death. Oh, for God's sake. I thought I was safe, but no. Quick reminder that the projectiles are actually really good at tracking you down. Although if you're lucky enough, you can actually trick them into hitting against the wall and hurting themselves. Which is kind of funny. Although I imagine they have some kind of resistance to their own explosives. Resistance, not immunity, of course. Now then. At least I'm not at the brink of death anymore, so that's nice. Give it about 5 seconds and I'll be right back there. Security. The cells are now open. All of them. Ah, shit. I told you I'd be at the brink of death before too long. This game makes sure that you're never too far away from death. Because that would just be too easy. You know, if you Quake could use a weapon like Cerebral Bore from Turok. Man, that would be interesting. I've actually seen that weapon. I've never actually played Turok in full, but I know all about that weapon. It is nasty. Nasty stuff. Burrows right into your brain. Okay, there they are. Now, where's that 3rd switch? Frick. Frickety rickety, man. Maybe it's in here. That would make sense for the 3rd one to be in. Maybe it's down there. Who knows? I'll freeze you. And by freeze you, I mean, I'm gonna make your body stiff and cold. Nick, 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 nick. Now give me that super nail gun, bitch. Thank you very much. You give them freedom, but they still attack you. I know, right? It's like prisoners. They've got no loyalty to each other. I break them out, be a bro, and they still want my ass. Not necessarily literally, but given these creatures, it wouldn't surprise me. All I'm saying is you don't want to drop the soap around them. Hey, buddy. Oh, boy. Damn you to hell. And I know there's a zombie down there, too, that I gotta worry about. But nowhere near as much as pretty much every freaking thing else here. Oh, shit. You know what? The zombies are easy to kill. So at least that's one more down. Jeez Louise. I told you. Didn't I tell you? This game makes sure that you're never too far away from death. When you start building up too much health for its liking, boom, in come the mobs. And then you're right next to the brink of death. It's a vicious cycle. Doro, Doro! Man, if you're far enough away, they're actually pretty easy to lean in. Get them to hit a wall or something. But that's the tricky part. You have to actually be far enough away to get them to do that easily. Otherwise, they'll just hit you. They'll hit you hard, man. And they don't go easy. Anywho. What else is there? Is there any health whatsoever? Or did I pretty much just get my face turned into raw meat for nothing? I'm going to assume that I got my face turned into raw meat for nothing. Ah, for God's sake. That is definitely on Quake. Because if I hold down a button while I'm saving, it just sticks the key until I press it again. Makes it way too easy for you to end up somewhere you don't want to be. You know what I mean? Let me just let everything kill each other. Oh, shit. There are goddamn shamblers. Of course there are. I am low on health, but they're still gonna stick frickin' shamblers on me, because of course they are. Because they're frickin' assholes. The frickin' assholes, man. All I gotta do is hope everything is distracted enough with each other that they won't want to bother with me, and of course that's not gonna be the case. That is bullshit, man. Grade A bullshit. I am calling bullshit because that is bullshit. I call bullshit on your bullshit. Okay, is there any health anywhere? There are supposedly 4 secrets in this level, but I'm guessing I'm not going to find any other of them. What even is that? Looks like some kind of hologram. Maybe it's my escape pod that I have to reach. Who knows? Who knows, man? At least I got nails. At least when I'm dying, I can at least try to fight back. That might be handy. Too bad I can't go through the door below, but you know. You can't do things the simple way. You gotta pretend like you could go across this before you... Even if you see it coming. Oh, I could just hang back. I didn't know that was an option. Go figure. I didn't have to run into my death right away. I could just lead them to me. It's probably so much easier. If you pick them off one at a time, it'll be so much easier. Why am I using that? I know that's what I like to use against the ghosts, but with the freaking shamblers in play, I don't think I can afford to. I need to save all my weapons for the priority targets. There's health. There was freaking health here. Man, I'm kinda stupid. Anything else? Any more health? That's fine. I'm sure 36%. Maybe it's finally time for pacifist run. Yeah, right. You really think that the shamblers are going to let me get through here unscathed if I try that? Have you not seen the shamblers? They've got line of sight based attacks. They're not going to let you leave. You try to get past them without killing them first. Big mistake, pal. Ah, shit. You try to get past them while killing them and you're dead. Okay. At least I got rid of the zombie. That's one less thing to worry about. Huh, they can't go in here, can they? That might be an advantage. Or not. Because, I'm just gonna end up getting mauled by everything else instead. And hell, they might just go around it. Or he might just go around it. Although his AI is kind of stupid, so he probably won't think to. Heh. You might say that. Oh, you goddamn son of a bitch. Tricky bastard. Okay, screw it. I gotta hit him from afar. Not from behind, just afar. Or that works too. Okay. He takes half damage from explosions, so the nail gun is obviously my best bet. At least when I don't have a lightning gun of my own. Oh shit, okay, that was a close one. Holy shit. It's a miracle, I'm actually in a good position now. Hooray! I was actually in a good position. You cannot be sure if it doesn't work if you never try it. What if I'm pretty sure? What if I know from past experience that these enemies tend to act the same as each other, and based off of that, I can predict that it will go horribly? Honestly, the only games where I'm actually trying to be a pacifist in, I say try because sometimes I just say to hell with this and just shoot everything, is stealth games like Splinter Cell or Metal Gear. I'll try to go for pacifist then, because the whole point is to not get caught. But sometimes even that goes tits up and then you have to just shoot everything. Though preferably I'd like to just knock them out non-lethally, because technically that's pacifist. Even though they really almost never wake up. They do in Metal Gear, but in Splinter Cell, a guard that's knocked out may as well just be dead. Let's be real. Just about the only difference between killing and knocking out in Splinter Cell, aside from some missions that require you to not kill, is basically that you can kill from a distance with your gun. You don't get any tranks, though, unfortunately. Well, I mean, in Chaos Theory you do, but not in the original that I started playing through. But I suppose that's a different topic. Oh, shit. Ah, damn. Real shame I don't have my rocket launcher. I have the excuse this time. Oh, cool. That was fun. I see that guy. Boom! Probably a good sign that I don't want to go there. But then again, this is just a previous room, so I'm pretty sure I have no choice. But turning around dramatically was pretty funny. That looks like it should be a secret. Maybe there's a switch or somewhere nearby that can open it. Because that does not look like a normal wall to me. Call me crazy. But I have my suspicions. B1. B3. Now where is it? It goes straight from B1 to B3 to B4? To be? Or not to be? That is the question. I was making a joke. I know that it's not in that order, but I made it in that order. I read it like manga. That's my excuse. Jeez, this place is falling apart, isn't it? Pretty much just all these guards are just getting curb stomped immediately. Freaking box. Well, luckily it's tripping them up too. I guess that's one good thing about these boxes everywhere. It's tripping them up as much as it's tripping me up. They don't know what they're doing. Ah, I see. Oh, walking to the slipgate to exit. I was about to say. That would have been messed up if the final one was also broken. You know? Also, there's armor in there. How do I get to that? That's interesting. Maybe there's some way that I can get one of these to work. Or maybe there's a secret one. Who knows? At this point, I'm willing to try anything. Yeah, forget it. It's probably not gonna... Ooh, wait. Nice. Is this a secret level? Oh, it sends me back here. Oh, this takes me back. What the hell? I know I entered the level like this, but, yeah, yay armor, and, a way to get back to the beginning of the level for some reason. Ooh, another secret. I could have gotten the nail gun at the start of the level. Me. Well, at least I got a little bit of ammo, so I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. I've got 100% health, 150% armor, and I've got a little bit more nails than I had before. I'd say I'm overall out ahead. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth, or it might just bite you. Now, if it's following the same formula, this should be the level with the rune in it. I should be nearing the end. After I get all the runes, I should just have to fight a final boss, and then it'll be over. I think I could probably get that done in an hour and 20 minutes. So you finally got more nails than you have fingers. Very funny. I mean, unless you have 32 fingers. I mean, I'm sure someone out there has 32 fingers. And it's funny that you want me to play Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, because you'd probably have to have been from Chernobyl to have that many fingers. Was that a dark joke? I thought it was, but hey. Much like radiation, my jokes are the most insidious form of death. The kind that are silent. Let's just go ahead and grab this and this. That one will be saved for later. We'll just park that in the corner right there, like a happy little bush. Or Bob Ross in this shit. Okay, moving on. What do we have here? Some kind of temple, looks like. Then again, I'm probably just completely out of it. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm talking like a crazy person. That'll happen when you're in Quake long enough. You start to go crazy. Hey, buddy. How would you like to die? I don't care if you wanted to die or not. That's my wish. I suppose I should phrase it differently. You will die, irregardless. Or just regardless. It's not irregardless. Irregardless makes no sense. Ir would mean negative of something, so irregardless would mean very regarded indeed. It's like someone saying I could care less. Sorry if I'm grammar policing this place, but had to be said. And yes, I am self-aware enough to realize that it was my mistake that caused this to become spurred. So I am very much self-depreciating. It's the only kind of humor there is. If you aren't willing to laugh at yourself, you have no right to laugh at other people. The death of comedy is when you decide that certain topics are off limits. You know, within a good-natured approach to it. Obviously, you should be good-natured about jokes. But if you start deciding which topics are forbidden, then that's the death of comedy, because everything is going to be offensive to somebody. Just saying. Okay. Hey, buddy. Damn. Can't seem to aim to save my life here. There we go. Well, it was enough for you. It was enough to kill your stupid ace. Oh, hey, buddy. Freaking hit scanners. Good thing the only hit scan enemies are incredibly weak. Otherwise, that would suck. It is kind of like Doom 2016 and Eternal. Only one shotgun enemy that's hit scan. And thankfully, they tend to be pretty weak. Pretty much everything else is either projectile or melee. Well, with the obvious exception of Shamblers, but they've got a slight charge to their attack, so it is theoretically possible to avoid their attack if you see it coming. Just not easy. Oh boy. Go to hell. I find it weird that he makes that sound even when he's got plenty of health left. That sound makes it sound like he's nearly dead. It just makes me paranoid, you know? It makes me think that my health got that low that quickly. Just me. Come on, you ghost dick. Well, they say you cannot explore space without vegetables, that's what... Ouch. That is quite a joke there, my friend. You got some dark comedy indeed. Anywho. Wow, look at that. I guess we better raise the roof. What is with these? Sequence complete. Why do those look like doors? Is that a secret that it doesn't want me to know about? I think it might be. Just blow everything up, man. Everything's in my way. Freaking meat shields. Boom. Aw, everything was too far away for me to actually kill them with the explosives. Nah, I'm bummed out, man. You guys go ahead and kill each other. That'll be most delightful. What the hell? Aw, I can't even do anything on this. What even is the point of this? I mean, I know it's decor, but it's just begging for me to explore it. Or do something with it at least. You know? Oh boy. I panicked. You don't want to panic. I'm not gonna panic. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Didn't realize I was out of nails. Kind of tried to fire a grenade launcher as if it was a nail gun. Luckily, I didn't do it up close. That would have been a lot worse than just missing my shot. Big time. Stop. It's funny when enemies shout things in English. I like yeah, this is pretty cool. It is nice to see open areas like this. Really shows off what the engine is capable of. Although this episode just released recently. This is what made me live stream Quake in the first place. This released, I think, weeks ago. Just before I did the first one, actually. So, yeah, the computers are slightly better than they were in 1996, I think it was, when Quake first released. And it's definitely taking advantage of that, but it's still basically the same engine, even if it's remastered. They probably made it within the limitations of the engine, at least, if not limitations of people's computers. Hello, friend. Then again, Quake was on the cusp of hardware rendering coming into play, because I know that... Oh, frick. It was a zombie. I do know that there was an OpenGL version of Quake that was made by id, for people who had that. So, hardware acceleration was starting to become a thing around Quake's time. I know Quake 2, definitely. It still had software rendering as an option for people who just couldn't afford it, but you definitely wanted the hardware-supported version. Well, for the most part. Textures that low res being blurred probably didn't do them any favors, especially if it wasn't made with it in mind, but for the most part, you really wanted OpenGL acceleration for that kind of thing. Also, a Shambler is dead, so that's great. That means I don't have to fight him. I'm glad. I'm grateful for this cave-in. That means I don't have to fight another Shambler. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. What's in here? Ooh, nails. I nailed that one. Empty. Just useless beds. Who needs the useless beds for? It's not like these Strogg ever sleep or anything. I mean, seriously. They just stand there until you engage them, at which point they enter attack mode. I mean, realistically speaking, I know the reason why that is because it's supposed to give you the illusion that they live like normal people, but let's be real, they don't. They just stand there, waiting for you to trigger them, and then they just attack you until one of you dies. That's pretty much how this works. They never sleep. This is an illusion to make you believe that this isn't actually a video game, operating on video game logic. Sorry, did I just blow the lid off of that one? Off that little illusion? Don't care. Oh boy. Oh shit. We've got ourselves some hit scanners. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why do you fuck you? Getting rid of the hit scanners first. Or at least freaking trying to, before everything else fucking kills me. I don't even know what to focus on because everything kills you with the ease of a tiger. Doesn't matter what you focus on, everything else is gonna kill you. Screw this. Just blow everything. Okay, and the goddamn ogre had the same fucking idea. Okay, you just got moved up on my shit list, pal. There you go, jackass. Oh boy. Freaking dogs. Normally I'd feel bad about shooting dogs, even in a video game, but those things aren't dogs. At least not anymore. Freaking fiends. Those definitely aren't dogs. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Fuck you. God damn it. Who knows? That might be it. Okay, there we go. As long as I can get rid of that one, at least everything's A-okay. Shit. Oh boy. Now the dogs are getting me. I must be really losing it here. And of course there's another ogre, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not indeed? Luckily, at least I got some nails here. And maybe I can prevent myself from dying a horrible death yet again. Wonder if there's something good in that area that the fiends came out of. I hope so, because otherwise this would seem downright crazy for me to do. You know, willfully putting myself in danger like this. Maybe I can just do this. Oh, shit. That is a right fine way for that to behave. And of course they jump so aggressively. This counter isn't going to stop them. Like an aggroed customer at Burger King looking, or at McDonald's looking for his Szechuan sauce, jumping on the tables and everything. Pulling off his shirt like a... I don't know what to say. Like a true fool and saying, "I'm Pickle Rick!" And yes, I still remember that video. I don't even care if it was staged. If it was staged, then that's still stupid, because that means that someone thought that was a good idea to stage. And those employees didn't look in on it either. So yeah. Either way, they just shoot the switches. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for the advice. What I gotta do right now, though, is kill these pieces of shit. Sequence complete. Luckily, it was just one of them. Unluckily, it moves so freaking slowly that if I wanted, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to get out of here. Oh, good. It actually raised up. Oh, cool. Now it's a shortcut. I love it when these games have shortcuts. It's one of my favorite parts about Metroidvania type games, even though this isn't really a Metroidvania type game, but it has the same deal, Leo. When you go all across creation and then there's a shortcut so you can get back here much more easily. You know, just in case you want something like this in a previous area. And you want to still make your way back quickly. It's so convenient. And yet, so many games don't do things like this. Many other games, many lesser designed levels in first-person shooters, even classic ones, would probably just have you go all the way back. They wouldn't have this convenient lift for you to come back up here. And that is a damn shame. It almost discourages you from going back into previous areas because how dare you want to arm yourself? You have to go back in there again. Even though you've already been there before. This hatch opens elsewhere. Oh great, we've got another shambler. Oh, that's cool. It's like a scripted fight. How cool is that? Ooh, maybe I can help. Doors did not open from the side. Well, that's basically like it. I mean, Dark Souls has plenty of shortcuts too. I'm shooting through the enemies that can actually help me. What am I doing? Luckily, there's only 2 Shamblers left, and now there's one, and now there is still one, because I can't seem to kill him. Now there's none. Just me. Just the way it should be. It should just be me. Nobody else. Now, where's that damn rune? I think I've been through enough hell already. Oh, this looks fun. Is that Shambler actually dead? Watch it still be alive. Well, this is a 100 health, so I get the feeling some shit is about to go down. Call me crazy. It better go down because I don't want to waste this health. It's dwindling fast. That's the funny thing about the Quake 100 health power-up. It actually makes you want to urgently go forward. It's almost like the Berserk pack or Invulnerability or pretty much power-ups in general. That it makes you want to rush an area to take the biggest advantage of it that you can. Probably one of the few times where health would make you do that. Because it's temporary and it goes away on its own. One more to go. What does this do? What the? Huh? It said only one more to go, and then it still said only one more to go. Oh, do I have to be on both of them at once? I have to be on both of them at once, don't I? I see. Yep. Oh, I see. They go to each other, don't they? I knew it. Once I realized that it just pops back up quickly, I realized what was going on here. Oh geez, this is nuts. Oh thank God. Oh thank God. The fact that it's giving me a rocket launcher though means shit is about to go down. Again. You can pretty much predict when shit is about to hit the fan. When they give you something unbelievably generous, you better prepare your ass. 'Cause they're gonna make you fight for it. There's no such thing as a free gift in these games. It is always tied to something nasty. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, that was interesting. Almost like tree roots on the ceiling there. Like veins or something, maybe capillaries. There are more to go. I love how it doesn't even say how many there are. It just says there are more to go. You know, there's some vague amount somewhere. There are more to go. I assume that means that there's so many that it can't even keep count. Oh shit. I'm getting dive bombed here. What the feck? What the feck was up with that? Shit. Oh boy. I need to withdraw. And not from a bank. Withdraw from this situation. If withdrawal in terms of tactics means retreating, what would deposit mean? Move forward? I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm just saying. It would make sense since it's basically the opposite in terms of banking. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Or not thinking enough, I don't know. It just seems like that would make sense, logically. Now I'm going to deposit some shells all over this creature's face, is what I'm going to do. Ow. I will deposit myself into the battlefield. That's probably a badass line, I think. Ow. Getting hit, though, is not very badass. There you go. I've got quad damage. I'm going to make the most of it. I probably should have used it when I was getting through that door, but whatever. I don't give a shit. Three more to go. Now it's finally giving me a number. Jeez. Thought it would never. Okay, cool. I got me a key, I did. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I'm stuck. I was stuck. Time for some payback with interest. You're damn right. Oh boy. Not to kink shame here, but I'm not a fan of Vors. Just saying. They can go shove their explosions down their own throat. Oh boy. Boom. You can blow your load on yourself. Because I'm not interested. Not now, not ever. I don't have a lightning gun, so why is he giving me lightning ammo? Was I supposed to have gotten one? If I was supposed to have gotten one, I missed the memo somewhere. Oh, shit. There we go. Now let's see. If there were 2 of them left, and I could technically get through, that means this must be some kind of optional secret, and judging by the fact that there are several switches that you have to find, that would mean that there is something good in that secret, which means I don't want to leave until I actually get all of them. That would suck otherwise. I don't want to live a life of regret. I want to live a life of triumph. So let's go find those switches. Or something. I just gotta look for everything that's red. It looks like a dagger, surrounded by a circle for some reason. I'll just start by looking for everything that's red and just filter out the lava, because that's clearly not what I'm looking for. Like this. One more to go. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Just gotta keep my eyes peeled. I'm now playing the role of Sherlock Holmes. Great detective. It's gotta be around here. There it is. There we go. Now then. Where is it? Where's my little secret? Where's my little secret area at? Where you hiding? I just gotta find the secret area itself. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, though. Now that I've gone through the hard part. Ow. Ow. Ya dick. Oh, I see. It's in the middle there. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Nice! Well, I asked for a lightning gun, and it shall deliver upon to me. This might make the next area a little bit easier. I'm glad I took the time. But for now, I'll just stick with the rocket launcher. Let's see what kind of fun awaits us in the next section. Oh, jeez. Well, it's a good thing I had this 100 health. It meant that I not only can afford to do this, but I'm encouraged to. Kind of. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go for the rocket launcher. You like bouncing your shots, huh? I'm a straight shooter. Or at least I prefer to be. None of this bouncing around off the walls shit. I'd play it straight, buddy boy. You got the rune of astrologers. Excellent. Oh shit. I fell. I fell down. It was not a good look for me, Yogi. Lol. At least I kicked your sorry ass. Take that, bitch. I'm Duke Nukem. Oh shit. That was a close one. Huh, they just give it to you after a while. I guess if you just wanted to get it a little earlier, you had to go for the secret. But it did come with a 100 health power-up, so that was good. And judging by the fact that my health is now below 100, I take it that means I would have died had I not had it. So I guess I should be grateful. Oh, shit. Speaking of dying. Thank God. Oh, fuck you. You may have dropped my health down to perfectly 69. Which I can respect the joke that you were trying to make there, but still, you must die. Yeah, dick. I don't think they want to hurt me now. Because they would miss out on that stupid joke that they just made. That would suck for them, wouldn't it? Oh boy. astrologer? You know, astrology is in someone who focuses on stars, I think. Or maybe that's astronomer. I don't know. Oh boy. You son of a bitch. I forget which is which. I know one of them is just the studying of the stars, and one of them actually believes in zodiac signs or something. I don't know which one it is. Given that the other ones are like cultists and things like that, it could easily be the crazy one. The zodiac. Well, maybe not crazy per se, but just something I don't personally believe in. Oh boy. Jeez, these explosive projectiles are hard to avoid. There you go, you dick. Well, at least I killed you before you made any more of them. Oh, geez, my health is dropping like a stone. Like a stone ocean. Hey, you get it? Anyone else looking forward to JoJo Part 6? I sort of am. Oh, studying the stars to predict the future, that's astrology. Fair enough. Although, there's only one thing that looking at the stars can predict the future of. What's going to happen to those stars. Literally. Because stars are literally light years away from Earth, which means what you're looking at is the state that the stars were in years ago. No, wait, that wouldn't so much be predicting the future, that would be the past. It's like the opposite of predicting the future. You can't even see the present. Which makes it even funnier that people think they can predict the future with the stars. You can't even see the present state of the stars by looking at the stars. Because you're seeing the state they were in years ago. It's like a shadow. For all you know, most of the stars in the sky might be dead by now. Weird thought, isn't it? That most of the stars that you're seeing in the sky right now, or whenever, they might not even be there anymore. You might be looking at the state they were in years ago. Pretty crazy to think about, isn't it? Oh shit. Okay, good thing that wasn't very far to fall, otherwise I would have quick loaded the shit out of that. Also, Shambler time, because why the fuck not? Two of them, because why the fuck not? Good thing I picked up the rune and thus am near to the exit. Otherwise I'd be pissed off about that. But anyway, yeah. It's funny the way that works, isn't it? Screw this, I'm not gonna deal with those freaking Slimers. Must be out your damn mind. Exalted warrior from the machine. You succeeded. Where the expedition failed, they came from beyond the stars. Okay. They were astrologers, weren't they? They came from beyond the stars on a black ship powered by captured suns. They found the oldest planet, filled their ships with the inhabitants. You delivered them vengeance. They dug out the ground at the holy site, not knowing how close they came. You hold the rune of astrologers. Return to the machine. This should be the last one. With all 6 runes in your possession, you can feel their power surge through time and space. Ancient seals are broken as the path to your final challenge unlocks. Unfortunately, I may have gotten spoiled a bit. I kind of know what the final challenge is. It's basically the first boss from Quake 1. Or I should say one of the only bosses that actually exists in Quake 1. The only other one besides the big blob that you teleport into. Collect all the runes to power the machine. Looks like it's time. It's the final countdown. Done. Awaits to seal your fate. You guys ready for this? The final challenge? Bitch, are you ready? The door is locked. The door is locked. Only the Thunderbolt can force him back. Shit. Holy shit, that was quite a death-defying. Okay, I get it. So instead of relying on a machine this time, I gotta force him back with my own weapons. That's quite a feat. You gotta fight him directly this time. That's different, I will give you that. Although, it still doesn't look like you're so much fighting him directly as you're just temporarily stunning him, I guess? Oh boy. I need to use every bit of ammo that I get for this on him. Although, they seem to respawn, so... maybe I don't have to worry about it nearly as much, but I do have to worry about dying, of course, because my health is limited. Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake! Yo, gate! Jeez, this guy hits hard. Hits fucking hard. He hits like a goddamn freight train. Choo-choo! Into my backside. Oh boy. You know what? I can always just hide and kill everything else while I'm hidden. In these corners here, he can't hit me. So I just have to kill everything else with this. I can take this to my advantage. Oh, jeez. And have them kill me instead. I'm a fucking idiot and I can't dodge them to save my life. Well, to be fair, at least it does bother to have a different tactic. I'll give him credit for that. If nothing else, at least you don't have to do the lame, just push switches and have something else kill him this time. So, I'll give credit where credit's due. I gotta give them something here. Or maybe I'm just too nice. Enola, you have got to be fucking kidding me. He's leading his shots, isn't he? Clever dick. He is leading his shots. No wonder. No wonder he was killing me. He knew exactly where I was going to go. The game is predicting where I'm going to be. Clever dick. What a clever dick. So, every so often I gotta stop in my tracks. Oh, that's just fucking great. Just have this guy in my goddamn face. Or this guy's hot sword to my face. Either way. I'm not getting the balls, I'm getting the shaft. If you know what I mean. Okay. You douchebag. Ooh, this will be good. This leaves him with less opportunities for actually hitting me. Less, but not none. He can still hit through there if he's determined enough, and you know for a fact that he is. See, look at that. You gotta stop every so often. It's insidious. You have got to be oh, God. It was a goddamn crusher ceiling. What a fucking bitch. If you stay in there too long, you're dead. Of course, that's so you can't just stay in there. Because if you could just stay in there, you could just keep grabbing the lightning ammo over and over again, and he can't even get to you. See? See what I mean? However, that does leave me with another option. I could just sit here and wait for that to open again. I could just grab a lot of ammo. Okay, I think I understand now. I don't think he's necessarily leading his shots. I think he's shooting sideways. It's like the frickin' Mancubi. It's not that he's leading me, it's that he shoots to the sides like the Mancubuses tend to do, and if you happen to be moving in a direction that's to that in that way, I'm getting tongue-tied, but I think you understand vaguely what I'm referring to. If you happen to be going in that direction, you will get hit. Hard. But that doesn't mean that he knows where you're going. He's not predicting your movements. It just happens to be that way. Shit. And unfortunately, his shots are explosive, too. Which means they don't even have to hit you directly to kill you. Like Cyber Demon shots plus Mancubuses. It's an insidious combination, isn't it? The unpredictability of a Mancubus with the explosive power of a Cyber Demon. Oh, shit. See what I mean? It's like the ultimate combination. It's enough to drive someone crazy. God damn it. What a dick. What a dickens. Yeah, jackass. Holy shit. Rock molten hard balls in my face, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, jeez. This is nuts. Holy crap. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. There's no way he should have been able to get that far, think that far ahead. He's pretty much just shooting everywhere and seeing what sticks at this point, isn't he? It didn't even say what killed me there, it just said, I died. Gee, thanks. Thanks for being real descriptive there, pal. Really appreciate it. You gotta be mindful constantly, otherwise you're dead. His shots don't even have to hit anywhere near you. You still die for no reason. Jeez, it takes a lot to take him down, though, doesn't it? Wonder if he's even close to dead. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna have to keep abusing that crusher ceiling that keeps providing more lightning ammo, because that seems to be the only lightning ammo that's here anymore. I gotta be like mid-range, that way his explosives don't hit the wall behind me and kill me. Because that's always a threat. Always a consideration. This jackass. I wonder what happens if I just stand still. Okay, some of his shots do go straight. So you can't just stand still and try to trick him out. It was probably a stupid idea anyway. Fucking hell. The funny thing is there are small versions of him in some of the episodes, or at least Armageddon. There was one level where there's goddamn small versions of him and you basically gotta just shoot them until they die. So, while he himself can't do that, there is something like that. Kinda. God damn it. This is bullshit. He just shoots everywhere and then it just happens to hit you. Fuck you. In trying to avoid his shots, I end up getting hit by the crusher. Something always gets you. Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. How is it that it doesn't even hit you directly? It hits far away from you, and yet somehow you die with 29% health. That is fucking stupid. Maybe I gotta just hug this. Because that way it leaves his ammo less opportunities for actually hitting me. In fact, I think it's just impossible for him. It shouldn't be possible for him to be able to hit me from here unless his explosive radius is that good. I don't think it is. Sorry that I have to rely on such a cheap tactic, but then again, this boss is the cheapest asshole ever, so I think you can understand. Are you fucking kidding me? Even when I'm hugging it. Even when I'm fucking hugging it, his bitch ass can somehow hit me. Okay, I guess this isn't a viable strategy either. And he still shoots at you even when you're behind cover. That's even more insidious. What an asshole. He is leading the shots. Well, sort of, I thought he was. It looked like he was. Let's see if 60 is enough to take him down. Fuck you and your explosive rounds and your radiuses. Damn, even that's not enough. What's it gonna take to bring this guy down? Or is that just force him back temporarily and you're supposed to do something else? Because all the doors are locked. And this motherfucker keeps preventing you from going forward by just randomly shooting his shots to the sides. Okay, that door's locked too. I can't even jump up there. I can't jump up anywhere, really. But the boxes gave me false hope. That, you know, maybe it would be possible. Jeez. This is nuts. Fucking for real? This guy was leading his shots. How did he hit me from here? His shots should not have been straight. Unless his explosive radius suddenly, like, times 10'd on me. Fucking asshole. What a dick. You gotta go eating one, if you ask me. Ooh, I finally did it! He was that close to death, huh? However, it's still not over yet. I gotta kill some other enemies, it would seem. I'm almost out of ammo of all types, although. Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. After all that bullshit, I still have to go through Shamblers now? Whatever, at least I don't have him shooting at me. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and let my ammo fill up, because I have no fucking ammo left. I think you guys can understand. Just a little bit. So how is everybody? Sorry about my bitching. But I'm otherwise fine. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. That's good to know, Gary. It's good to know. At least now that I don't have his shots shooting at me, I can just pretty much just park myself here and get all the ammo I want. Almost feels cheap. But after this bullshit, I think I can be forgiven. This might be enough to take care of the Shamblers, at least. Taste of your own medicine, pal. Okay, not both of them, clearly. Oh, yes, both of them, clearly. Holy shit, although I'm almost dead. That's good to hear, Vegsy. The music almost befits the situation, too. Because the music sounds hectic. Pretty much is hectic for me. Open up. Maybe I should get at least 50 rounds. Because I get the feeling, yep, there are many more monsters in this level than I thought. Even once you kill the bastard, it's still not over yet. Funny how in most other Quake levels that actually have a boss, you beat the boss and it's pretty much over. Like Nigorath or whatever you pronounce it. I'm not going to risk pronouncing it the wrong way because YouTube will kill me. But that creature pretty much ends immediately. The original Chten in episode 1, you pretty much just go to straight to the portal that ends the level once you kill it. Pretty much nothing else there, but here, there's a lot of enemies between you and the exit. And my face is pretty much dead in the ground. So my best chance is to just spam the hell out of this lightning gun. And I hope everything works out for the best. Although there's stuff up there which is kind of interesting. Maybe I'll find some health too. It'd be nice if it gave you some kind of health if it's going to continue the game after you beat the boss. Just saying. It would be a little nice is all. Okay, cool. Why do I get the feeling I didn't actually beat the boss and I just temporarily beat it? And I have to fight him again. How much you want to bet it's going to pull that crap? Where, oh no, he wasn't really dead. He was just pushed back, temporarily. And I just destroyed almost all my health, so fuck that. I am not going to risk it. 2 health, there's no way in hell I'm beating this on 2% health. That is just ridiculous. And he's back. I guess I should have fucking known. Should have known they'd pull that shit. Hoo-hoo! Quad damage. Maybe I can at least kill him faster this time. Thank God. Please. Please let this work on him. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking by doing that. That was just stupid. Okay, fuck. I can't take advantage of it like I want to. That sucks. Holy shit, that was fast. I almost feel bad. That was awesome. Who am I kidding? I don't feel bad at all. This guy's a dick. Oh boy. Hot shit. And my quad damage is running out. Fan-friggin-tastic. I guess I should just be grateful I have other weapons now. Or at least one other weapon that has ammo for it. I mean, technically I got the grenade launcher, but that's just the worst. You fucking asshole. Dodging my shot by accident. You dick. You dick. Thank you. Really appreciate it. There you go. Oh, fuck. Thank you kindly. Man, who'd have thought this last level would be so hectic? I thought I'd have enough time to go through some of the original Quake levels, but you know, remastered. I thought that would be cool to see how well it was improved upon. Oh well. I guess if I just barely have enough time for this, it'll just be that. There's definitely not enough content left for another live stream, so good news, Vexy. It looks like you're getting, well, looks like I'll be doing Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl next week. So you should be happy about that. Because either way, I'm finishing this. I've got like half an hour. Yep. If I somehow don't beat this level in half an hour, it'll just be... I guess I'll just give up. Because there's not enough left for that. Yep, he came back. Of course he did. He always comes back. Like a bad... some kind of bad joke. Like that uncle who never stops visiting the table at Thanksgiving. This nightmare is never over. Whew, okay then. Hopefully I can at least do this more easily. I mean, the quad damage just fried his ass immediately, but unfortunately I do not have a quad damage anymore. Sad. So we're gonna go back to that bullshit, are we? Thankfully, the rest of these enemies can be killed with normal weapons. So pretty much everything except my lightning gun will be used against them. Oh boy. Shit. Okay then, cool. Well, there was at least one more there. Too bad I don't have the plasma rifle, otherwise those cells might actually come in handy. Oh boy. Give me some of that. Thank you. Guess we're going back to this original tactic. I guess I could just... Okay. Whoa. Okay. You know, I gotta give them credit. At least every time you do it subsequentially, you have to do it less and less. So that's pretty awesome. I like that. Okay, is it over now? I'm guessing it's not over. Not even close. Oh. All the enemies are down. There's no more enemies left in this level. I think I did it. Holy shit. With half an hour to go. Pretty boss. Okay, cool. Where do I go? Well, this should be it. I'm guessing I need to get the other key into place because I still have the silver key. Yep. Awesome. Oh, I see. I get it now. These control the bars, and each one pushes them down. That's awesome. That's pretty cool, man. Okay, I think it's over now. Vengeance denied. Achievement unlocked. Thanks, Vexy. Looks like Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl is in my near future. I did it. Congratulations and well done. Once again, you have defeated Chthan. That's a weird name for a boss, isn't it? There's not even a vowel between it, it's just Chthan. Chthan. The demon of fire and darkness, and the master of the underworld. You have shown great skills in taking down military death squads and hundreds of other ferocious monsters. You are more powerful. You know, does anyone mind if I do this in my Duke Nukem voice? Because it just sounds more badass that way. You are more powerful than any threat Quake can manage to summon. You are the master now. We salute you. And it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And you're all out of gum. And that is it. There's pretty much nothing left. Anyone who wants to go can go. But for everyone else, I'm just gonna go check out the original Quake levels. You know, just to see how much better they look in the remaster. Already, you can tell everything looks sharper. Kinda. It still has that classic look to it. I've compared it to the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask 3DS remakes. Honestly, it's pretty fitting, I think. Because if you look at it, it has a very similar look to it. If you didn't see a direct comparison, you probably wouldn't even know. But if you have seen it before, then you'd see the difference. Ooh, nice. I did replace all the soundtrack with random Doom music. I love this track, though. This is probably my favorite track. Anyone? You want to know what this music track is called? Untitled. This music track is literally called Untitled. It's the music for E3M1, the first level of Inferno. It's literally just called Untitled. It has no name. I am the music with no name. And I think that's my favorite one, too. I just love the style it's got going on to it. It's very thumping. It's almost introspective, if that makes any sense. It's almost like an introspective tune. Like, here you are, trapped in the pits of hell. There we go. See, look at that. Gotta admit, it does look noticeably better now that you compare the two. Obviously, the level design hasn't changed. This isn't the recent episode. It's very much the same on that front, but the models themselves do look noticeably better, if you recall them. And obviously, the resolution is insanely higher compared to the original Quake, but that's going to be true on source ports, too. I'm just glad this was available for free. I didn't even have to do anything. I wasn't sure if I would be doing this new episode or not until I realized I already have Quake for Steam, and it was already included. It was just a free update. Oh, that reminds me. Another thing that was included here. Actually, I'm just going to end this. Let's go for add-ons. Because there's actually Quake 64, and I forgot to download it, but it shouldn't take that long. While Doom was ported to many platforms, Quake only saw 2 ports. I love how this says to a 32-bit console, and the other was Quake 64. You know what that's basically saying? It's basically saying the Sega Saturn isn't even important enough. Because technically, the Sega Saturn and the N64 were the 2 systems that got Quake. The PlayStation could have gotten it, but Sony refused to get the same game that the Saturn did for some reason. Makes no sense to me. I mean, really. Oh, it's like a filter. That's interesting. Is this like being completely authentic? Quake 64. Yeah, the N64 version didn't have the difficulty selection in the beginning. It just gave it to you directly. Wow, this looks weird filtered, doesn't it? I mean, you guys are seeing this in 1080p, so you're seeing it in about as good a quality as I am. They really are going all out, aren't they? It's like a retro filter. That's cool. It's like you're playing it on the actual system. I mean, yeah, it looks... Well, this is actually sort of an opportunity to see how it compares, because that was with the newer models, and I'm pretty sure this is with the old Quake models, so you can tell it looks really different. This is pretty much how it looked on the N64, but at least it did it well enough. Although, it's pretty much a miracle that it ran on the Sega Saturn at all. They basically had to use a modified engine that couldn't do as much. I think it actually did use a full 3D engine, but it was very limited. So as a result, they couldn't have these slanted doors either. It was basically just... It moved straight to the sides. That was the Saturn version. Okay, you could do that, although if you do it in 1080p, it's still filtered and lowered, so it sort of looks the same either way. I guess you mean like it looks like if you had watched it back in the day on YouTube. That would make it more authentic, I guess. I think you can see the level design is somewhat compromised, too. It is mostly the PC version, though. The Saturn version actually added a lot of stuff. The funny thing is, much like with Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance and other games that I can't quite remember, it actually added geometry so that you would have less visible. Believe it or not, adding more detail can make a game run better, because you can't see behind the geometry at once, so it doesn't have to render as much. Also, the water is low res. But then again, this is basically just original Quake here. As you can see, this is where the N64 version really had the edge over the Saturn version, because the Saturn version could not do underwater effects well at all. And it had even worse looking water textures that looked really weird. I mean, like I said, it's pretty much a miracle that it ran on the Saturn at all, because the Saturn was never really meant to do 3D games. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Saturn was actually meant to be a 2D system. It was basically forced to do 3D because it was the PlayStation suddenly was coming out, and then it had to compete with that. Even though its hardware was really made to do 2D. So the fact that it could even do 3D models of some kind with Quake was probably a miracle for its time. It is pretty impressive. Even if the N64 version was arguably better, aside from geometry. Not to mention the colored lighting was a nice effect. It's almost like Doom 64 in a way. Because that Doom 64, I think, had a lot of colored lighting. Although, since it's basically just another version, I guess it's more like Doom for the PlayStation. Because Doom for the PlayStation basically had the original levels, except modified. I think the first 3 episodes were basically just the Jaguar version, which was really compromised. And Thy Flesh Consumed in Doom 2 actually had unique versions of levels specifically for the PlayStation version. Because if I remember correctly, the PlayStation version actually couldn't have heights that were too high, because for some reason it couldn't repeat textures well enough. It caused some warping. And apparently that's best seen on the Final Doom PlayStation version, because there was one level that wasn't modified for the PlayStation version, and it just stretched out the texture weirdly. So it showed off the weaknesses of the PlayStation version. But aside from that, it's basically just the original Doom's levels with just custom, more horror-esque sounds and music, and colored lighting. So in a way, it's kind of like this. Although if you notice, there's actually no music playing at all. I think that's just how the N64 version was. It didn't have any music at all. It's blurry and the Quake Ranger face is squinting. It's like he lost his glasses. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what happened. It's still pretty cool. Maybe he's squinting because of all the colored lighting. Maybe all this colored lighting is screwing with his eyes, and he's got to squint his eyes just to see. Well, what's with all these bright lights? Let me see, I got a see in around here. This has been fun, though. It's always good to play some Quake. Just for the fun of it. But yeah, next week on Friday, or at least this is the plan anyway, anything can change. I'll let you know in the community tab if anything changes. I do plan to live stream Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl next Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, more Zelda Skyward Sword HD action is Monday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm actually really glad that I got through all of the trials, the Silent Realm trials. Not that I hated them, I'm just kind of glad that I got past them. They're not my favorite part in the game. They can be a little bit hectic. And Zelda's all about exploration, so something that's hectic goes arguably against what it was intended for. But it wasn't too bad. At least the latter 2 I beat on my first try. And technically I got all the tiers on all 3 of them on my first try. I just kind of fudged it getting back to the entrance there the first time. Because I didn't realize. It had been forever since I played Skyward Sword, so I completely forgot that you were actually supposed to get back to the entrance too. But I guess that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, there were some close calls in the last trial there. Luckily though, once you get to each tier, it completely makes them fall asleep, so that was nice. And at least I did actually pay attention and notice that it actually permanently leaves your flower enabled. Because for some reason, I thought that I had to rush back to the entrance. Nope. That little flower that gets refilled, that keeps the guardians asleep, it's permanently on. Pretty much water and those creatures that look for you in their light, the spotlights, and the water is the only way to activate the guardians once you get all of them, because the timer is basically infinite. If I had known that, I probably would have played things a bit more safely. So that's good, at least. At least you don't have to worry about time after you get all of the tiers. You just have to be careful. Which is a tough order for me, but hey. At least I managed to do it. Ow. That hurt a little. Anywho, I think I've played quite enough. Enjoy your little preview of Quake 64 as well as what it looks like with Quake Remastered. It's interesting to see these different versions. But anyway, I think I'm just going to end this here. I do reviews and game news Thursdays at 6 p.m. I do Let's Plays every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to keep notified without having to pay attention to time zones and things like that, you can always subscribe and hit the bell icon. A like always helps, but I just hope you genuinely enjoyed yourself. And that's going to have to be it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like retro action. And I will see you next time. Huh, look at that. I just noticed something. The N64 version actually has a different kind of sky to it, too. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway. Make sure to spread this video around like nostalgic action. Thanks, Vegsy, and you will definitely get your Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl next week. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and very pleasant day in the world of Quake. Yeah, it does use its own sky. That's awesome. Anyway, see you guys on the flip side.